Kelowna Wellness Report. Stress. Mental health is a big topic, and you've probably already had a conversation with someone about things like depression and anxiety. High stress levels don't just impact our mental health, but they also affect our physical health. If you're feeling stressed, remember you're not alone. Stress is very common among kids across the country, including in Kelowna. We found that feelings of stress increase with age. We also found that middle school girls are more likely to feel high levels of stress when compared to boys. Around 48% of elementary school kids rate their stress as low, and about 50% rate their stress as moderate. Only 2% rate their stress as high, but stress levels become a bigger concern in middle school, particularly in girls. Only 35% of girls in middle school rate their stress low, while 50% of middle school boys had low stress levels. 48% of boys and 53% of girls rate their stress as moderate in middle school, but 12% of girls report high levels of stress, while only 2% of boys report high levels of stress. So how do the stress levels of kids in Kelowna compare to the rest of Canada? Well, young Canadians are suffering from rising levels of anxiety, stress, depression, and even suicide. Close to 20%, or 1 in 5, have a mental health issue. A lot of this is thought to start with elevated levels of stress. 14% of Canadian youth aged 12 to 17 say they feel at least a bit stressed. Many more kids in Kelowna report feeling at least a bit stressed. In fact, we found around 50% of kids, whether in elementary or middle school, feel at least a bit stressed. Do you worry a lot or feel like you're under a lot of pressure? When do you feel less stressed, and what are you doing in those moments? What can you do to lower your stress levels? Well, it's time for our reflection section. Let's make a small goal for this week. I want to manage my schoolwork better. I'm going to make one to-do list for each day. I'm going to break my workload into smaller pieces in my daily to-do list. And I often feel disorganized, so this will help me stay on track. I'm going to try this out for 1 week, and then I'm going to reflect on my overall stress levels. What's your small goal for this week?